This is the way, like many immigrants, get to the American dream. In the 19th century, most of the people who immigrated to the United States were from Europe. They came by ship. Since 1965, immigration patterns have changed, bringing more people from Asia and Latin America with new cultures, language, and religion. Here is a universal story of the American dream from an immigrant. One Sunday morning, after his best friend told him about how good and easy life was in America, Pedro Rodriguez woke up determined to travel and stay in the United States. His plan was to stay for a short time, to save some money, and had a good time. He tried to get a visa, but his application was denied, so he contacted a coyote who prepared fake documents for him.
When he arrived to John F. Kennedy Airport, he was caught by a customs officer. His friends paid bail money, which gave him a permission to stay in the United States for a little while. Later, he was supposed to appear in a court for his deportation case. However, he decided to ignore immigration and he took off to start his life in the United States. He was working for about 2 years. He was able to save a lot of money because of the kind of work he did. He got married to an American woman and began the process of legalizing his status. During this process, he got his work authorization and social security number. He was in heaven. Soon after, he received an appointment for an interview with an immigration officer. He was so prepared and excited because his plan was to visit his native country as soon as he got his green card. He was totally sure that he would receive his legal papers, but instead, he was arrested by the immigration officer who was supposed to interview him. Now, he had to face deportation.
Like many immigrants who had been in the United States, Juan came from the Golden Door and was now being forced to exit through the back door.
There's a lot of guys that don't understand, don't read English. Like guys that they just speak 100% Spanish and read 100% Spanish. They don't read English, so they go ahead and give you these papers in English. They don't give it to you in Spanish. They just think it's part of regular paperwork routine to sign. So they go ahead and sign it. There was a man downstairs. While I was waiting, they called him, and they told him, "Oh, the agent told me you needed to sign this paper," and the man was gonna sign it. So then I went and told him, "Hey, don't sign that paper. That's a deportation paper." And the man didn't know that. He goes, "What do you mean it's a deportation paper?" And ICE agent, then he proceeded to tell me, "Shut up." He goes, "Why are you telling him this?" I told him, "Because why are you lying to him? Tell him what kind of paper that is." He goes, "Oh, it's just a paper he needs to sign." I go, "But what kind of paper?" I go, "Isn't that the deportation paper?" He goes, "Well, they told us that he wanted to sign the deportation paper." So then the man said, I don't want to sign the deportation paper. I'm fighting my case." So ICE agent proceeded to tell him, "Do you know you're going to be in here for 46 months, fighting your case?" So the man said, "I don't care if I'm here 46 years. I'm going to fight my case. I don't want to leave this country. My family's in this country." So, then the man just, when they were taking him back upstairs, he told me, "Thank you." So it was, I don't know if it was a good thing I did or not, but, if he would have signed that paper, which he was going to sign it already, I guess it just takes a couple of days for them to deport him, and that's it. So I don't know, I think that's wrong.